We are ready. Hello, hello, everyone.
Hey y'all.
I think we're going. Yeah, we're going. So,
Yeah.
Patrice, are you excited about this or what?
Very, very, very excited.
Oh,
I'm very
a
excited.
little.
I'm prepared.
I feel like I'm prepared, but I'm still nervous. When we do a live where we're doing rhinestones, things like that, I know you know what you're doing sewing, but I'm not a big seamstress. So I don't know. It's like, okay, is my machine going to break? Am I not going to be able to get it threaded? What might go on? But we'll see. We'll see.
It's
So
gonna be fine.
it will. Let me go ahead and say hi to a few people. Hey, Dimps. She said she'll be in the bushes. Sounds like so much fun. Dimps, we need to do another sewing project when you're not at work. That would be a lot of fun. Hey, Kevin Moore. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Robin's Creations. Hello. Sounds like fun. Let me gather my materials. Good. So, Robin's Creations, I think, is going to sew along with us. Let us know if anybody out there is going to try this project with us. And I have all the materials you need, which, if you sew much, you probably have them in your household. I don't
Mm-hmm.
sew much, so I needed to go get some fabric a couple days ago. And I was telling Patrice I wanted to use all cotton just in case I want to put it in the microwave. So my son in Kansas City stopped at Joann's and brought some 100% cotton thread to me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good. I'm ready to go. So let us know if you're going to do this also. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Viola Floyd. Hey, Rachel. Happiest of New Year to you as well.
Yes, yes,
Hey,
yes, yes.
Jesse Gibson. Thanks for being here. Jesse, are you sewing along with us? Hey, Juana. Juana might be. She probably sews. I know she embroiders. I think she probably sews. Hey, Sandra. Let's see. Last day of 2023. Thank you, Lord. Yes, 60 days apart, praying for a better 2024. I was thinking about that today, that there's a lot of people in the community that have been through very tough times, have lost family members, loved ones who've been sick. I don't know if Sheila will get on here. Sheila's been sick. There's also been a lot of great things, births and things like that. And we're still putting that left foot in front of the right foot and the right foot in front of the left foot, and we're marching on. And sometimes, if you can at least do that and get through those days, hopefully you see better days ahead. So
Mm-hmm.
thanks, Sandra. Lily. Hey, Marta. Hey, Ethel. Hey, Judy. Thanks for being here. Hi, Gilmore and Gail. You've had a tough year. Hey, Kingsbury Crafts. Hey, Valerie Hinton. Lucille Boykins. Now I know she sews because look at that. Look at her little whatever that thing's called. Her thumbnail. It's a spool of thread,
Oh,
needle going through it. She's probably already made these. She could probably tell us both what to do. Hey, Nikki D's. All right. Hey, Jeannie Goins. Well, look here. Look who's in here saying hi to everybody. Hey, Victoria's Creations. Hey, Cheryl. I want to make this, but didn't get to go pick up some batting. Well, hopefully ours go well and you get some batting. I found mine at Walmart and it is the 100% natural cotton and it says it's microwavable. It's for like potato bags and things like that. Hey,
I remember
Linda.
to hurry up and make a potato bag because y'all, we've been hearing about this potato bag since she started talking about this bag.
I told Patrice I want to make a potato bag. I think I even said it on the live the other day. Hey, Sean. And Sean is an expert at this. So if we run into any snafus, she can help us. Sharon Davis, did I actually say your name when I put your face up on the screen? Hello, and thank you for being here. Hey, Martin Jones. April Jackson, Kelly Wyatt. Hey, Rose. Thank you. Thanks so much for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Judy's craft store was wiped out, so she's going to watch tonight. Angel B. Angel, do you sew? Hey, Eve sews.
Eve sews.
But without you, we might have to like call you. Are
Mm-hmm.
you still in the mountains or have you made it home yet? I know that you're going to be home in time for tonight.
still in the mountains.
Oh, I was supposed to be home.
Beyond.
So is she going live from the mountains tonight? Hey, Naomi. Marlene Casey. All right. So I'm probably going to scroll here in a minute. Hey, Crafting with Your Flamboyant Creator. Hey, Elevate Artistry. Oh, Delonda, do you sew?
No, she left a message already saying that she was going to sew along with us, but she just put all of her sewing stuff
Oh,
up minutes ago.
wow. So she does sew.
She doesn't sew.
Oh,
She's a hot mess.
she was just messing with you. Okay. Hey, Dawn, congratulations. That's excellent. She went live. That's great. Hey, Marissa. I know Marissa sews. Hey, Daisy. Okay, let's try to get to the bottom. Hey, Barb. Barb will know what to do. Nina Stitching Styles. Cheryl. Mary Brown. Iola Heim. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Amanda Crenshaw. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, if I missed anyone, your thread should also be cut. Yes. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute. Hey, Chris. What's she saying? I'm in the bushes if any of your machines start doing shenanigans. She's probably watching football. I didn't realize the Chiefs would be on, but my husband was really grumpy before I came up here. The Chiefs
they're not doing well.
They were losing. They have not been themselves this year. Hey, Yvonne. Okay. So here's what I have, and here's what they say you need. So and here's one that my sister-in-law made for me. So let me show you this. So I was watching Sean do cozies. I was watching other people do cozies right before Christmas, and lo and behold, my sister-in-law, I hadn't even talked about them before. She gave me this cozy, and I've used it multiple times. Now, she did warn me that she used polyester thread because she didn't have cotton thread, and so I can't microwave it. Because apparently, if you microwave polyester thread or other things, it can either be a fire risk or or it can melt. So I won't ever put this in the microwave, and I don't know that I'll ever put the one I make today in the microwave, but just in case, I ended up getting this 100% natural cotton batting, and apparently a lot of batting, even if it says cotton, has something called scrim or something like that in it that's not cotton. So you do need to make sure that you get that is 100% natural cotton batting. And this one even says perfect for microwavable projects. So we're going to use this. I'm going to use 100% cotton thread. I don't know how many cozies we'll get through. We might just get through one, but I'm going to use these two coordinating fabrics. I think they're pretty cute together, one of them. And then I'm going to use these two coordinating fabrics for another cozy, whether it gets done today or another day. So those are what I'm using. And then I saw Patrice's beautiful red, pink, black watermelon fabric. And I'm like, ooh, that's bright and pretty. Now, I also saw a lady on YouTube who had these pins called friction pins, and they're erasable, but the erasability of them depends on heat. So when you erase it, it's the heat, I guess, doing it. So I saw that a lot of sewers supposedly use these. So I made a mark with the black, the red, and the blue. I put it on the back of this fabric, and then I put my little Cricut Easy Press Mini on top, and the ink disappeared. But I also got one of these water-soluble marking pens or chalk pens or whatever, pencils, just in case. I'm probably going to use that. I'm going to use a ruler to make my lines. I'm going to use a rotary cutter. I had my rotary cutter a minute ago. And I have my scissors handy. So it doesn't take a lot of materials. And if you're a sewer, you might have a lot of these on hand anyway, even if they're not 100% cotton. So, Patrice, what are you going to use today?
What am I going to do?
What are you going to use today? What fabrics?
I'm using the stuff that you told me to get, Marilyn. You told me, this is the stuff you told me to get. So I have clips here.
Oh, I forgot clips.
You had that in your list.
I know, they're right here. So once I see everything you're using, I'll go get them.
I have a small Cricut iron, but you can use a regular iron.
Me too.
I also have 2 pair of fabric scissors. I have a seam ripper because guess what? Something's probably going to go wrong.
Good idea.
Marilyn told me to grab my rotary cutter. I have 2 chalk markers because that's what her list said. Her list said I have 2 pieces of batting.
Oh, you've already cut yours down even.
And I'm your student today, Marilyn. You
Good
gave
job.
me
My list did say 10 by 10s, but I haven't cut it down yet.
And I have my 2 pieces of fabric. And they're all cut.
You are ahead of me. I'm going to grab my pins or my clips. I forgot about that.
And make sure that you're all charged up, Marilyn.
I'm all charged up.
Okay. Too long to talk to Esther. Next time we sew something, we call in Verified D to see if she wants to sew with us.
She's going to be sewing with us soon. So I have my little clips, and I actually sublimated this little bowl with a fashion sewing pattern on it. So I have my clips in there, and I have this tiny little seam ripper, teeny tiny. I think I saw Sheila on here. Did I see Sheila come on? Maybe not.
Yeah, Sheila's here.
Okay, good. Okay, I saw Sharon say hi to her. Hey, Sheila. All right, so I think I have said hello to everyone. If not, let me know. Oh, Gail, I have not said hi to Gail. Hey, Gail, and the other Gail, another Gail. Thank you so much for being here.
Yep.
Uh-oh, what did I just do there? Oh, my. Oh, my.
Welcome in, everyone.
I can't even see anything on this computer anymore.
Oh, Delonda says that she usually only sews in private, no public sewing.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
I think I accidentally knocked this camera off, so let me get it back on.
Okay.
Let's make sure it's muted. Mute.
Sean said that seam ripper will get the job done.
It will. It will. Okay, Naomi said, I would sew, but too tired from driving today. I hope I have everything and more. All right. Okay. So, first thing that we need to do, and I'm using the instructions that my sister-in-law directed me to. She sent me something from Pinterest, and then I did watch a few videos in addition. And apparently there's a whole lot of ways that people make these. Some people make them 10 inches, some 10 and a half. Some people will make them for bigger bowls, and they'll make them larger. One lady that I saw, she made her fabric squares 10 by 10, and then she made her batting 9.5 by 9.5. But most of them have made the batting the same size as the squares. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's get this other camera on. Okay, so Patrice, I'm sorry, I'm behind you now.
No, you're fine.
Now, I went to Walmart and I was just going to buy fat quarters, but if you buy fat quarters, basically you are just a tiny bit too narrow to make 2 of them. So I ended up getting a foot, and it's whatever, 48, 52 inches wide for less money than a fat quarter. And I kind of felt bad that the poor guy had to just cut off 1 foot of fabric for me. Well, 4. He had to do it 4 times. And he didn't act all thrilled at first. And when he was done, I told him thanks. I know it's pretty tedious just for, 4 little bitty pieces of fabric. And he was like, usually what's going on? Usually I'm a grocery picker. And he said, I would much rather do this.
Where's the shower grip with this ruler and this rotary so close to your little fingers?
And for some reason, it's acting weird. It's like loose. I don't even think it cut through.
Where is your shower grip? Do you not have one, Marilyn?
I don't.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I can't watch this. I can't watch it.
Wouldn't it be just interesting if I had. I mean, it'd be tragic. It'd be tragic, but it.
Marilyn, just cut the fabric.
At least I'm looking at the fabric. I'm not up here doing this while I'm cutting. You know, I'm being careful. But the shorter batting is to keep it out of the same. Yeah, I know, but most people used the same size of batting, and I decided I wanted my batting under the stitches. Now, after I do one, if it doesn't go well, I might decide I don't want to do that again, but that's what I'm going to do for now. And I don't think I have one of those clear things that people put their fabric under so you know like where, if it's really square and all that stuff. Because I don't have all those sewing supplies. So, okay, I'm being careful, Patrice. This stupid rotary cutter, the blade feels a little bent. Probably because oh, it worked. Push the heck out of it. Okay, so there's one. So since I'm doing this, you have any stories to tell us? Anything fun going on? How did Taylor's party go?
Oh, it went fabulous. She let me borrow her balloon so that we could have a little decorations here for today.
Your decorations look so nice. Mine look so cheesy. I have my earrings in though. I have my earrings in, and I have my pink stuff back there, and I have a balloon. The balloon says congratulations because that is the closest thing that the Dollar Tree store had to looking like New Year's Eve. And maybe congratulations, we've made it through the year. We'll just pretend like it's that.
Yeah. Congrats. We're here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the ruler isn't wide enough to have the safety handle. All right. So I didn't see, is anybody out there actually doing this project
with us?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Okay.
We know Evie's not doing it. Yolanda's not doing it. Naomi's not doing it. She's too tired. But she has all the stuff. Naomi definitely has all the stuff.
She has a great craft room, sewing room.
Yes.
Between her and Barb, they could probably outfit us with everything we need. And Chris.
Dem said to tighten the blade, Mare Bear.
All right. I tightened it once.
Oh, Sean said she's sewing ones.
Oh, good.
The other night.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay. So
he says that she's attempting it, but LOL, let's see.
She did a pillow or something the other day. I watched that replay. So she's got mad sewing skills. She knows how to sew.
Dem says she's sewing along in her head. She's in her head. Okay, Delonda has support. She says she's here in case we get stuck.
Awesome.
So we're in good hands with her, Chris, Barb, everybody else in the chat. Sean, we're pretty good. So I'm not worried.
Okay, next time I say have 10 by 10s, I'll actually have them cut before the live.
Barb says that she's not doing it currently, but she has all of the materials and supplies. Barb, we know that.
So I saw people that rounded off the corners and it kind of turns into more of a flowery looking thing. And that was pretty cute, but I decided to go with just the traditional to start with. Figure for my first one, I better make it as straight and less complicated.
Dent in 2024, I'm coming for your moderator extraordinaire title.
For yours or for mine? I think she's already earned it.
Well, I'm coming for hers. I'm going to be moderator.
Are you going to be her moderator?
No, in general, she's just the moderator extraordinaire. I want to take her title. Marilyn.
I wonder if I'm a moderator on her channel. I can't remember.
I don't know, but you're a moderator extraordinaire too.
We'll have a moderator showdown.
Yep.
I lose every time. It is very seldom that I'll beat Dimps to putting a link in the chat.
Yeah.
And of course, Sheila also. They're both very, very good.
Dims and Sheila are so prepared. Like they are. I don't even know how.
We need to have a moderator 101 class.
Training. They need to offer training.
Okay, Dim says I am. That's right, Delonda. I buy just quarters. Yes, so I looked at the quarters, Town Mama, and it was less expensive to go this way to get the same number of cozies out of it. This is a pretty big piece. Oh my. This feels like a baby blanket. This is really soft. Okay. Let's see. Man, Sheila. Okay, wait. Has Word documents. Oh, yeah. Okay, so she says, I'm sorry. I know you mentioned earlier. What batting do you use for the microwave? It is. Do you happen to have some of this, Patrice?
I probably do.
It's called Wrap and Zap. It's by Pellon, and it specifically says it's perfect for microwavable projects.
Oh, I don't know if I have that specific one. I have batting that I just grabbed. I'm not gonna put it in the microwave, but
I
have the wrong one, Marilyn?
No, you're perfectly fine because if you're not putting in the microwave, it doesn't matter. You can use any batting you want. So before I found this batting, I was even thinking about just using like an old t-shirt, cutting it down and using it on the inside. But I found it. Okay, let's see. 13 and a quarter. No, 12 and a quarter.
Welcome in.
Hey, Arnique. Yeah, when I was thinking about the year, I even thought about Ernique having twins starting kindergarten, wasn't it? Didn't they start kindergarten this year, or was it actual first?
I think it was kindergarten. I think.
Lots of milestones. I got felt. Oh, yeah. So felt would probably work. It's just something to buffer to the heat. Yes, Wrap and Zap.
Oh, Victoria's Creation says that she has all the stuff to make these when her boys go back to college next week.
All right.
Look at Miss Sharon Davenport. Miss Sharon Davenport is like, I got to give her.
Wow. She is amazing. She is just a worker.
I got to give her a title. Because when I'm like, she just, Miss Sharon Davenport, girl, you are amazing.
She is. So, Barb, that's exactly what I'm using too. And I don't know if you were here earlier, but my son brought it from Kansas City yesterday. So I sent him Joann's and I was telling him color numbers to pick up. Okay, how am I going to do this when I can't see through it? So I have quite a few colors.
Oh, use a piece of your fabric. Use a piece of your the fabric you already cut.
Oh, you're so smart.
Just do that.
That's why you're teaching me today instead of me
You're
leading.
teaching me, y'all. Marilyn.
I don't even know what I did with my fabric.
I'm the student and Marilyn is the teacher, and she already gave me. That's why I'm like sitting here like a good student, because she already gave me strict instructions. I need to follow directions.
Patrice, where did I put the fabric I just cut?
Literally losing fabric.
I've lost it already.
Did y'all see where she put it?
Oh, it fell off the table. It's over here. Well, there we go. Now we know.
This is my teacher, y'all. This is my teacher.
That is scary. Scary.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Hey, Sonata. Let's see. You can do a microwave test with just 2-inch pieces of fabric and batting and grab a piece of thread, pile it together, and microwave for 30 seconds to start. Hey, another thing that I did see is Patrice can pretty much teach everything. She can, oh, except for bell ringing. Yes. Another thing I did see was it said even if you're using the microwavable stuff, it said that fabric is still going to catch fire if it's in the microwave for a real long time. So I don't know. Is that right? My mother-in-law has this bag that she puts some type of dried beans in or something, and she'll microwave it, and then she puts it on her head. I think she microwaves it for quite a while.
Haven't, yeah, no.
Okay.
Marilyn, okay, do any of you all follow Eileen? I think that's her name.
Follow
so simply Eileen. So she has an Instagram. I don't know if she has a YouTube or anything, but I know that she has an Instagram. And she makes like the cutest things. Like she sews, she does different things like that. And she made like this composition notebook cover, but she used scraps of fabric. And like she's quilting it as she's going.
Oh.
You want to do that project, Marilyn?
That sounds pretty fun.
It looks fun. It looks like something we can do.
Fun. It sounds fun after I accomplish a cozy bowl. I should be able to do it, right?
Yep, you can do anything, Marilyn. You can do anything.
We'll see. Okay. I only have one more piece to cut, and then we can actually finally get started.
No worries.
Chris says, remember there are people that can burn water. So yes, fabric will eventually burn if hot enough. Okay. It has to be Delonda.
Because she's a hot mess.
Delonda, do you own a sewing machine for realsy?
For realsy.
For realsy.
For realsy, do you?
Because that could be fun.
That'll be a whole entire hot mess, Marilyn.
She talks about her journals for her crafts. She could make a journal. So it's a journal cover?
Yeah, she could. She could make, but she don't have a sewing machine. Delonda, where's your sewing machine? We can make we could. Right. We can make a cover for her journal.
We're going to have the proof like we did her driver's license with her middle name on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There.
Oh, just why? She said it's in a
top secret location, like still at Walmart or whatever sewing store you would buy a sewing machine at. Mm-hmm. So the bobbin winder. This is fizzy water. This is just fizzy water. I'm already talking like
I know you got in another type of glass. I don't know. Like you just said the wobbin.
The wobbin binder. The wobbin binder on my sewing machine quit working. It's trying to work, but the gears apparently aren't catching or something. So I was telling Patrice I had to run out to one of my boss's houses. He's a 35-year-old guy. So I borrowed his sewing machine just to wind the bobbin. And I looked on Amazon. You can get these bobbin winders, side winders for like $25. Hey, Richie. So instead of buying a whole new machine, I'm just going to get a bobbin winder. Because, I could use the machine that I use for embroidery, but I don't really want to have to go back and forth. Okay, so there we go. It was that easy. Mm-hmm. I am going to go ahead and press my 2 pieces of fabric. Should you press, for sewing people, should you also press the batting? Would that be good?
Where's my...
Yeah, Sheila says, I was just going to ask if the top secret location was at the store. Okay, so Dawn says, no, don't press the batting. Okay. Good to know.
Marilyn, I don't know what I did with my heating pad. Oh, here it is.
I don't know what I did with my second piece of batting. Why am I losing everything?
Don't be nervous, Marilyn.
I need to have a shelf right by me where I just set the things I'm using.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's going to take a minute to get through the first one anyway. I'll find it by then.
Exactly.
Oh, look, it's under the fabric. That's why I lost it. It was hiding under the fabric. Okay, and Sheila says she doesn't press it either. Hi, Donzel.
Hey, Donzel.
Now, Sonata presses the batting with the fabric. Hey, Karen S. Hi, Sonia Sigler.
Name is Sonia Siegler.
Okay, Barb presses the batting. Okay, well, since it's a split decision, I'll go ahead and I'll press the fabric.
And the batting.
For this time, I don't know, I guess I could put the batting between the fabric so it's not touching the heat. I don't know. We'll try it. Said loves your New Year's Eve shirt.
Thank you.
What's it look like? I failed to look at it.
Oh, no worries. It just says it's like the bling design, except it's just regular. I did DTF.
Nice.
That's it. Thank you, Mary Bear.
I wore my Hot Mess Crafter shirt that you designed because it matches my earrings that I made on my video.
I love that acrylic.
It is pretty. It's really pretty.
It's so pretty. But that's not just why you wore it. You wore it because you are Hot Mess Express.
Oh my goodness, Ernique. Please know that you and the Crafty Squad, at Delighted Baby's Booty, Craftful Things are greatly appreciated for all you do for the community. I hope 2024 brings you all great success. Thank you. Thank you, Ernie. Let's see. Shake it harder. There you go. We got the sound out of it. Thank you so much.
That's so special.
That was sweet. Okay. I know I keep tripping over those words. It's because, Naomi, I don't know what I'm doing. When I don't know what I'm doing, I get a little nervous. When I get a little nervous, I can't talk. Hey, Porty Town. Hey, Jags. Or J3GS.
Hello.
All right. So what are you going to press yours at? What temperature? Oh, you're using your little iron thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's hot enough and do it.
On the first notch. Just pressing it out because I'm on live with you. Usually I wouldn't press it.
Now I have another person that says don't press the batting. So I'm just going to press the fabric and call it good for now. Thanks, Gail. Gail says, love the Crafty Squad.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Naomi. Look at this. So sweet. Said, don't be nervous. You're among friends. Hey, if I got through that first embroidery video, that first embroidery live, I can get through anything, right? Oh, my Lord. That thing, that just about had me ready to throw in the towel.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not using infusible batting. You don't have infusible batting, right, Marilyn?
No. So for now, I'm just ironing the fabric.
Or do I? I shouldn't. I don't know what I have.
Okay, that looks nice. Looks nice and smooth. Trace, I should have had you start ironing a while back.
I gotta follow your modeling, what I'm supposed to do, and I'm watching.
Let's see. Zelda's trying to do embroidery. Are you trying to do embroidery right now? Because Patrice knows a lot about embroidery.
I don't know anything about it.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
Okay.
Marilyn, I can't say that I know a lot about embroidery. You know why? Eve's in the chat, Barb's in the chat, Chris is in the chat.
Well,
I mean, around them, I know absolutely nothing.
they are tough acts to follow, aren't they?
Exactly.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the pretty side down, put a piece of your batting on top of it, try to match up the corners and all that good stuff. My batting looks a little bit large, but I can trim my batting off after I sew it. And then I've seen people do it two different ways. I've seen people sew them from the back. I've seen people sew them from the top. I assume the reason people did it from the back was they wanted to be able to mark on the white batting and not have to clean it off. I don't know.
Or maybe because the batting's so rough, and then going underneath the foot might kind of.
That could be, but I'm sewing from the top.
I'm doing whatever you do because you're
okay. Well, great. I'll lead us both right off the mountain.
It's fine.
So let's sew it from the top. So you are going to get some type of straight edge, unless you just want to eyeball it, but you know me. I'm going to try to get this a little bit better. And I'm going to trim my batting off better when it's done. Matter of fact, to me it would make sense to just have your batting rough cut and then trim it afterwards. But so we're going to, on the fabric, we're going to go from one corner to one corner for the other corner, the opposite corner. And, okay. So she said you mark on your batting so you can see your lines. But I want to sew from the top because I feel like my old sewing machine does better that way. Now, for anybody who's nervous about these ink pens, I already tested them. And on the 100% cotton that I tested them on, when you apply heat to these, the ink disappears. So we're going to pray that that happens today. If it doesn't, I've learned something. So I'm going to mark from corner to corner. But I also see what you're saying is that the fabric might ease over that foot better. Okay.
Where is my other ruler?
This one lady I watched, she hasn't put a video out for a couple years. I don't even remember her name, but she used these, and she was a really good. She did a tutorial. It wasn't just a live; it was an actual tutorial. And she taught. It was a long tutorial for what it was, but it was nice for those of us that don't know a lot to listen to all her little tips and tricks and all her gems.
All right, so we're just going to draw a straight line across. I was looking for my smaller ruler, but I can't find it. I may have to get another ruler. I can't use this one.
Hey, Gloria. So, Cheryl, Cricut's fabric pen, does it disappear afterwards? How do you get the ink or whatever type of pen off that it is? I've heard the walking foot is great. She talked about that. I have a walking foot for my embroidery machine. I have no idea. I probably have one for this machine. One night I was quizzing Eve on a live what all the stupid feet were. And she was so sweet. She actually found the manual for the machine and sent a link to it to me.
Mary Bear, am I doing the right thing? Because I was looking for my other ruler. This is kind of big, but is this right or wrong?
That is correct. Yes.
Because I don't know what you did.
That corner to the corner of the other corner, and then you'll turn your ruler and do it from the other two corners to other. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There you go. So, oh, good. Okay, so Naomi uses the pins. Spyro Rock uses the pins. Gloria. Hey, Bling Bomb Ball. Oh, it's Dawn. With
Hey,
a
Dawn.
tweet. Eve says, I use what I can find. Cheryl uses it. Okay, Amanda prefers, chalk, which I do have a little chalk marker too. What's this one say? Do you not cut the batting smaller? Okay, so one lady I watched did cut it smaller. Most of them I watched didn't. So I'm just going to do it this way. Might have been Nancy Zeman. Is Nancy Zeman, does she have like short, kind of reddish blonde hair, reddish brown hair? And maybe she had glasses. I can't remember if she had glasses or not, but she had short, reddish, dark hair. Brown, blonde. I don't remember. But she was good. Okay, so you have that done. So we're going to just clip you don't have to clip them together if you like know what you're doing really, really, really well. But I would prefer to have mine clipped together.
All around?
Except for the corners where you're going to be sewing. And I guess you could just put 2 on each side. And then what one lady did is she put a piece of fabric in and she kind of led in with that piece of fabric. I don't know, I might try that. I've never tried it before. I think I'll be fine without the lead-in piece. Okay, let's see. What did Barb say? What did Barb say? Oh, Barb says sticking with chalk or a graphite number 2. Oh, so even a number 2 pencil. Okay, so that one's ready to sew.
Let me see what yours looks like, Marilyn.
Okay, it's hard to see them on the camera, but a line going that way, line going that way, and then I put 2 clips on each side, except for over here I had 3.
I put my line on the wrong side?
Hmm?
I put my line on the batting?
Oh, you can do it on either side. Yeah. Oh, my earring came out. You can do it on either side. So Sean does it. I think that was her that did it on the batting side. And she said she does it that way because you can see it really well on the batting. So people do it on either side.
Oh.
Either side's fine.
Okay, well, so my bobbin is white and my thread is black.
Okay, so you probably want to flip it over and remark it so you don't have the white thread.
I don't care anymore. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, either way, I would just stay consistent, so well, you wouldn't have to because they're reversible. You can flip them inside out and have them the other way. So like this one my sister-in-law gave me. Right now you see like sunflowers, but you can flip it the other way. And then you see the polka dots.
Yep. Okay.
And she is fancy. She used yellow thread on this one, and then she used a dark, probably a black thread on that one. It's like, that's too much work. Just use black on both of those. It'll be okay.
Thanks, Naomi. That's exactly it. I'm going for contrast. I want an abstract bold cozy.
Sean says it'll give character either way.
Thank you.
Okay, So Crafty must be in here. Hey, So Crafty.
Yeah, Gloria, you don't need I'm not putting mine in the microwave.
Yeah, so this one, it can't be microwaved either. And I honestly don't know that I will ever microwave the one that I'm doing now. But since my son was coming down from Kansas City and their cotton thread was on sale for $1.75, I went ahead and got some.
So I'm doing the same thing for the other 2 pieces, Marilyn.
Yes.
I'm just over here ready to start sewing.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. So my batting is a little bit smaller than one of the pieces of fabric, but it's fine.
Just stretch it.
Yep.
Stretch it.
That's
so good. When I was reading reviews on these pens, so they're not really marketed as like sewing pens. I mean, in sewing communities, maybe they do, but one of the people that left a review on Walmart's website was really upset because they said erasable, and they said they took notes in their spiral notebook, and then they left their notebook in their car, and it was hot, and the ink disappeared, which would be pretty bad if you're, in a class taking notes and then you lose your notes.
That would be bad. The chalk don't want to work now. I think my chalk pen is not good for the batting.
Linda Cassie, did I say hi to you? I'm not sure if I did. Linda Cass, I think is it Cassie or Casey? So Cassie 1, Casey 2. Linda Cassie, Crafton, Cousins, and more.
Good.
Yeah, so the pens, they're marketed as being erasable. And so, if you're doing notes or whatever and you want to be able to erase real quick and fix it or whatever. Anyway, yeah. And who knows if that actual is a true review or not. Maybe somebody made that up. But
it's not.
I was pretty amazed when I put it under the heat how the ink just disappeared. Oh, Barb, that is interesting. She says if they put their notes in the freezer, the ink will come back.
Oh, that is interesting.
And then Jacqueline asked the same question, wondered if they put it in the freezer if the notes would come back. Wow. So if I put my Cozy in the freezer, I'll get my lines back. Wonder when I put my ice cream in my bowl, put the bowl in the Cozy, if the lines will come back.
The line is going to answer Barb. Yes, Barb. If you put it in the freezer, the line will come back.
I saw that, and I was wondering if she was being funny or if she really knows.
She does not know. Oh my goodness. A hot mess.
So I wish I could have 2 small and 2 big pictures. But you can't, can you?
2 small and 2 big. Yes. No. Make yours big. You're the teacher.
I don't know. I don't want mine big.
Well, it has to be big so I can see what you're doing.
Ooh, we don't need that one big. Okay, let's go over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still pinning mine. Hold on, Mary. Don't.
I'm
still flipping. No child left behind, Marilyn. No child left behind.
Delonda says, I'm serious. My former principal used those pens and she showed it to me.
Oh, wow. See, she does know. Delonda. Marilyn, it's so sad when you have to lead off by saying, I'm serious. We just don't know.
Usually I'm all shenanigans, but right now I'm serious.
Exactly. Exactly. At this very moment. Yeah, this batting's a little bit shorter, but it's fine. It's going to work.
And, like I said, some people, like one lady cut her batting at 9 by 9 and, or was it 9.5 by 9.5? Now I can't remember. Because she didn't want the batting to catch in it. But I kind of wanted the batting to catch. I don't know. We'll see. If it's too bulky, then next time I'll do smaller batting. And when I was watching Sean, I came on too late, I think, to see what size she cut at. So I don't know how she does hers.
No worries. All right. So I have the sewing machine. I'm going to bring it down. And then we're ready, Mirror Bear, whenever you are ready.
Hi, Andrea Butler. Okay, finish rolling soul rolls and frying them. Now, oh, good. Okay, so Andrea, you're going to sew now that you're done cooking? Have I ever said anything questionable? Delonda asked. Okay. So Sean uses 10 inches for both. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sew along those lines. And later we're going to stitch around the outside. So there's no need to backstitch on this part. Okay?
All right, so let me get mine together. Slow down, Marilyn. Don't go so fast. This is like direct instruction. Like I need to.
I'm winging it. I'm just, yeah, I'm winging it too. I've only seen this done. I've never done it. So we're gonna hope for the best. At least maybe one of us will get, a nice one out of it.
It's gonna be fine, Marilyn. It's gonna be fine.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and just manually turn my little dial to get a few stitches in.
Okay. All right, we're just following our lines, right? And I'm stitching from the back, which is fine.
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen it done that way, so yes.
Okay, Sean said that she does it this way, and she looks like she knows what she's doing because she
That's
had a
probably
big piece
who I
of fabric.
That's probably who I saw do it that way, because hers is one of the probably 4 videos I watched her live.
Yeah, she had feels like a lot of fabric. Okay.
Yeah. Who knows if my thread will stay on this line. So for those of you that are real sewers, I'm probably not going to stay on the line very well. And should we, I was going to tease, should we race through this? No, because I'll just, I don't care if I'd lose. I don't want to, I got to concentrate. So we're just going to sew to the other corner. And then, okay, what one lady did, she sewed to the other corner and then she just placed this one down and kept going so that she didn't have to lift and cut and all that stuff. But I don't think that really matters.
Oh, so but we're just gonna sew the X.
We're just gonna sew the X.
Okay.
On both pieces.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna be in a big hurry, so. And I know I'm going really slow. I know I'm going slow. And I look like a drunk soul. Weaving. Oh, okay, there it is. Look at me gaining speed.
You're doing great, Marilyn. You're doing great.
All the people that like really sew are probably giggling right now.
You're doing fantastic, Mirabeer.
Thank you. So I'm just going to push that first piece back and put my next piece under the needle and keep going.
What are we doing?
Well, so you see how this is my first piece? You don't have to do it this way. I just saw a lady do it this way. I was like, well, that's pretty smart.
Oh, like a continuation sew type of thing? Oh, okay.
As long as I don't sew my 2 pieces together, it's pretty smart. Okay, this one is harder to see. It's probably good to do it on the back because it's hard to see the line on this crazy fabric. I'm up to 30 miles an hour.
You're doing fabulous.
Oh, I drew a bit too. I didn't really draw it to the corner. Okay, so cut that one off. So tense. Okay. Sharon says, we've all been there, Marilyn, when we learned to sew. Okay, so apparently what I'm doing is called batch sewing because Chris said that. Chris, I just saw somebody on YouTube University do it in the last few days, so I did it.
Very nice. Oh, sorry for hitting you guys upside the head. Why is it stuck? Okay. I'm batting stuck. Maybe. How are you doing with it on the other side, Mare Bear?
It went through really nicely.
My batting is getting stuck.
But your batting side is up.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I probably should have did your side. I probably should have just did your side. Did the other side, but it's fine.
Oh, chain stitching. Okay, so chain stitching. Okay, so I have, how much of this do I have done? Okay, keep going. I think I'm on my last one. I think.
Okay, let's go for round 2, y'all. Of this situation. Let's see if I can get it. I'll get the upper thread.
So I called my neighbor to see if she had a sewing machine that I could use to wind my bobbin. And she said, well, I have one, but it's my mother's and my neighbor's 75. So
Oh,
it's and it's not like a portable sewing machine. So like,
you have to go there and do it.
never mind, I know somebody else. But she did say, she said that she has a bowl cozy, and or she used one at her brother's house, I think is what she said. And she told me that she'd pay me to make her some. I was like, okay, let's see how these go first. I'll just give them to her, just a neighbor thing, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's sweet. Sweet of you to make her a few.
We'll see if it gets done. Okay, I think I've done all of it.
All right, now let's see why I keep stopping.
Let's see. Sean says your tip is getting caught. It looks like maybe your tip is getting caught.
Yeah, and the batting.
Start after the tip to get past the opening. There we go. Ooh, she goes faster than I do.
Not really, Marilyn.
So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and heat mine and see if that ink disappears.
Okay. Let us know.
Also, now I'll be putting my batting under my heat press, but I don't have to do it for very long. Hey, Mimi.
Hey, Mimi. Hey, everybody that came in. Lisa Wells, everybody who's here.
Thank you, Lisa, for telling people to hit the like button. Patrice, do you remember where you got that fabric? Because that's really cute.
I don't even remember, Marilyn. Where should I have gotten it from?
You know, I want to make a couple of reusable shopping bags. That would be a cute shopping bag. I think dark fabric for a shopping bag because you know it's going to get dirty in the carts. Yeah.
My grandma gave it to me. That's where I got it from.
Your grandma did?
Yeah, she had a whole bunch of fabric that she just wasn't using, and she came and dropped it off.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Linda said she heard me earlier. She usually cuts hers all at 10 inches. She tried doing the batting 9.5, but saw no difference.
Okay.
Oh, Linda, I did not remember that. So, you know, the first live, I think this is the live she's talking about, where her daughter was actually in the chat. Her daughter's name is, I don't remember her daughter's name, but say her daughter's name is Becky and their last initial is B. It was a Becky B or somebody on there. And Linda didn't realize it was her daughter. And her daughter was asking if she was ever going to finish that quilt for her or something. Anyway, Linda, is that the live you're talking about? That was so fun.
I think that was the first. Well, was it the first live? That might have been the first live.
Well, if so,
I remember it.
she was making the bowl cozies in that first live.
I remember.
I don't know that I was paying attention to what she was doing. She was just so darn cute on the live.
I know, and she was just so happy and she was smiling.
Yes.
I know. I remember. So pleasant.
Okay, Linda said that was it. I remember the live where she was trying to work with that long arm machine that she got. She was getting...
Mary, you have my machine up, but I'm not doing anything.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just trimming this batting down a little bit because it was big. Okay. All right. Ink markings, please go away. If not, it'll be okay.
It's going to go away.
I grade the seam. Okay, what's that mean? You grade the seams? Like you see how you did? Like you judge yourself? Or what does grading mean?
I grade the seams upper sewing. Hey, Miss Roslyn. Thanks, Gloria. Hey, Willie Rosen.
Oh, I thought I saw
the ink. Kirsten. Hey, girl. Okay, we haven't seen Kirsten in a long time.
I didn't see her.
Hey, girl. She's right under.
Hey, Kirsten. Hey. Hey, Mrs. JB.
Hey, Mrs. JB and Marianne.
Okay, and then Marianne cuts them at different lengths. Okay, so I can see my thread, but the ink went away. So I'm going to do this other one. So then the next step, as I recall, is to make our little darts in it.
To make what?
You have to put darts in it so it'll go up like a bowl.
Little darts?
Yes.
So I'm going to have to bunch it up?
No, not really bunch it up. Not really bunch it up.
Oh, kind of like.
Good deal. So I'll see if I remember how to do it. I'm just going to move this machine a little bit.
Oh, we got to move our machines out of the way. Oh.
All right. So the next step is we are going to fold our fabric nice side to nice side. Hopefully the middle X is in the middle. Now we're going to mark.
Are we doing it with both pieces,
We're going to do both pieces. So I folded this one piece, pretty side to pretty side. And then here's the side where it's folded over. Okay, so on that side, what we're going to do is we're going to measure an inch. Nope. I got to watch my ruler because my ruler doesn't start at the end of it. It starts a little ways in. Okay, so we're going to mark about an inch in.
Hold on. I didn't get my other ruler. I just have this one.
No, wait a minute. I'm going to do it on the other side. So you can keep, I'm going to do it on the side too, because my seams look pretty good on both sides. Okay.
So we're going to mark an
So
inch in.
mark an inch down, and then on the folded side, we're going to mark 2 inches. So 2 inches in on the folded edge, 1 inch in on the edge that's open. Here, let's see.
Okay.
And then we're going to take
on both sides.
Yep, we're going to take a straight edge and we're going to make a line to connect those two. And so I feel like I should probably have some clips in this just to hold it firm. So then, yes, on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. Linda said she made a template out of cutting board plastic and then marks her line. Sometimes she just eyeballs it. Yeah, I saw that some people that do these a lot, they have a template that they just do, but I'm probably not going to make that many. But if I
Your neighbor wants you to make her some.
If I do make that many, I will cut a template. You could cut a template, you know, on cardstock, I guess. I bet you'd probably cut through it. That plastic would be better, like the plastic that Eve has for the rhinestones, putting rhinestones on. That would probably be good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna mark that one. And then you're gonna do this on both pieces of your fabric. Guys, she's probably about done already, and I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Oh, Sean, that is a good idea. She said you could make a template out of acrylic on the laser.
Oh,
really
that's
good.
a good idea.
Okay, I just about marked the wrong. What am I doing? About marked the wrong side. So Barb said she used her plastic from the rhinestone type things that we use, and she used hers that way, and so did Linda. Ooh, you know what'd be really nice is make a template in Cricut or whatever, and then just have the Cricut cut your fabric.
True. It's true. That would be good too.
So Sharon says, fold it the other way to get all 4 sides. So I think, yeah, we'll sew these 4, and then we'll fold it again and do the other sides.
Oh.
What's the seam allowance? 3/8 inch, I believe, is what it'll be. Oh, that's right. Sean has the AccuQuilt that cuts the stuff. Okay, Sean says yes. Cutting it all, yes, 3/8 inch. Okay, so I think there was one person who was doing this along with us. So If you are still here doing this along with us, how's it going? And for those of you that have never done these, do they look like something maybe you'd be interested in doing? Oh, file folders, yeah. So Gloria says she just found some acrylic templates to make 8 bull cozies.
Oh, so you just gotta cut it out. Or she already found the acrylic. That's what she said she found.
Sharon Davenport says she has an AccuQuilt that hasn't taken it out of the box. That's something I was going to talk about too, was for 2024, I think all of us should take our things out of the boxes and try them.
I agree.
That could even be a fun Zoom where everybody's just doing their own thing, but they're actually getting stuff out of the box and trying it. And then if they have questions, probably somebody else in the Zoom has done it before.
I think that's a great idea, Marilyn. Set it up, because remember I was supposed to do that last year and I didn't do it. Set it up, Marilyn.
Is that what you were going to do? Was
we
like
were supposed to do unboxings, yeah, together.
Oh, you set it up, because I don't
No.
I've never done a Zoom. I mean,
you know how to do a Zoom.
I know how to do a Zoom. I did it for work, but I've never done a crafting Zoom.
Oh, you would be amazing at it, Marilyn. You'd be amazing at setting up a Zoom.
You're trying to get me to do it.
No, you would. Marilyn, because you're so patient and thorough. Your voice.
So Gail says she needs to get her solo out. Oh, Angel B sewed some. Okay, so I sewed 6 masks for my son. And I can't remember how long it took me, but it was a long, long time. And I remember saying it, and somebody was like, "It took you that long?" It's like, yes, it did. Let's see. So, oh, she uses her scan and cut. Let's see. We'll take your silhouette cameo out of the box. Let's see. Altered effect. I just arrived. Still trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so we're sewing bull cozies. So here's a bull cozy that my sister-in-law made for me, which was coincidental because I'd been watching people make bull cozies. Okay, Sandra's going to take her Romeo out. Lisa's been working with hers. Look at that. Yes, Patrice with those puppy dog eyes. Oh, AccuQuilt has a die for the bull cozies. Cool. Okay. Oh, my word. Chris, that was last Christmas you were supposed to take that out of the box. You still haven't taken it out of the box?
Chris, I can't even talk about you, Chris. I want to, but I can't even talk about you. I haven't taken out my cameo yet either, so I can't even talk about you, Chris. But you know I got some things to say about it, but I'm just myself.
Okay, so Patrice, you have your 4 lines drawn?
Yep.
Okay. It's sew time.
Okay. Oh, we don't cut it yet, right?
I got black fuzz in this shirt. You know how you wear a black shirt and it looks fine in the mirror, and then you get on camera and you see all these black or white fibers on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So
We're sewing the lines, right?
sewing the lines. I'm so interested in reading the chat about all these machines and stuff. Okay. So we're sewing the lines. Now on this one, let me think about this. On this one, you do need to backstitch at least inside. So outside, that outside area, we're still going to be sewing around that. So you don't need to backstitch that. And I don't think it really matters which direction you sew from and to. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people have preferences. But on this one, you do need to secure your thread. So I'm going to do quite a bit of it by hand to start, because I feel like it's easier to control those things close to the edge. And then I'm going to go ahead and, where did my pedal go? Backstitch that. Okay, no more batch sewing or whatever.
Why? You don't like it?
Keep going. I don't have to cut my thread. I keep going. But it's just harder to do it this way. I'm wasting a lot of thread doing it this way. Let's just cut the stupid thread, Marilyn. And maybe we should have sewed or pressed those down a little bit before we sewed them. I don't know. It'll be fine.
All off a little bit, but it's fine.
I am.
Fine.
It's just a general idea of where you need to sew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Base Chick is on here. Hey, Base Chick. NASCAR 427. Okay, somebody wants to see you big. So here we go. There we go. There's Patrice big.
Hi.
Okay. And then Robin says, and then what y'all don't want y'all to can just send to me.
Right?
Oh, okay. So let's see. This one I'm going to sew a different way.
Hey, how's it going, honey?
Good. Patrice Tim's here to say hi.
Tim, I've been waiting for you all this time. Where you been?
Watching my Chiefs.
Did they win?
Yes, they won.
Oh, good.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And I won my fantasy football league.
Oh, yeah. He won.
You go,
Yeah.
Tim. Tim, I love fantasy football. I got to join your league next
Stick your
year.
face down here.
I don't know if you
Here.
can see. Marilyn said stick my face in here. So.
Because we all want to see you.
Oh, yeah. No,
There he
that's a
is.
frightening sight.
There he is.
This is New Year's, not Halloween.
All right. Tell him Happy New Year.
All right. Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year,
Hi.
Tim.
You want to sew?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Bye. See ya. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Right.
So
I
yeah,
know Tim plays fantasy football. I love fantasy football.
it was down to him and one other guy, which the other guy was one of our good camping buddies, the ones we go camping with all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was those two battling it out at the end.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's
Like
a big
make
deal.
money.
Yep. That is a big deal.
Okay. So let's see. One more to go or two more to go? One more to go.
Going the wrong way.
How's yours doing?
It's fine. I lost control of my back stitch, but it's okay.
If you gotta lose control of something, that's a good thing to lose control of, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Don't like it though. Don't like it, Marilyn. I don't like it. Okay, we're back in business. Back in
business. What time is it? Gotta make sure that we're okay. Eve doesn't come on for quite a while.
It's 7:25 East. Well, for me, it's 7:25. It's 6:25 for you.
Okay. I have a little loop-de-loop here in my stitching, but that's okay. For a novice sewer, I'll take it.
Yep, it's perfect, Marilyn. Don't worry.
And you know, Chris came on and did like the little mini backpack when I couldn't be on the Zoom. And I think she's talked about doing another Zoom. I haven't seen it announced.
I haven't seen anything announced either. So
Oh, Linda. So, Linda, the tufting gun, I remember that. You were working with one. Did somebody give that one to you, but you bought one since then? Or was that the one that you bought?
I remember the tufting gun.
Mm-hmm. Cute. Okay. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. That's deep in thought. Okay, so now we're going to fold the other two. We're going to fold it the other way.
Okay.
And so, and we're going to trim those down here a little bit.
Okay, so we're gonna.
I guess we could trim them now or we can trim them in a little bit.
Let me see yours again.
So here's how it was. And so now I'm just going to open it up and do it. So your two darts are going to go together.
Okay.
And now we're going to put darts in the other two sides.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so she bought it at a discount as a return to Michael. So somebody had returned it and she got it for a discount. Chris. Chris has her cupboard all cleaned out, so now she can move forward with rearranging her craft room to get that heat press set up.
That sounds wonderful.
You're supposed to be announcing when your next Zoom lesson is, sewing something else.
So, Mirror Bear,
So, Patrice.
we're gonna go 1 inch down, 2 inches across, right?
Yes. So you go 1 inch, 1 inch on the open side, 2 inches on the side.
Okay.
And you know, I told you that my team order was supposed to show up yesterday. That was the expected date of arrival. Still don't have it.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. It's just not here yet. But they say they guarantee it'll be here by the 3rd of January. And it has more of my candle tins in it. But you know, we were talking about the candle things. How in our craft room will we heat up the little soil nuggets?
So I have that one that came with the machine, but I also have like a standalone warmer candle wax thing, warmer, whatever it's called.
Okay.
So, I have that, but
Because
I don't know.
how do you use it? Like, do you put it on a stove top or do you do a water bath? Okay.
Yeah, so the one that came with the kit, you put it like you boil water and then you place the tin inside with the wax inside of there. And so then it waxes, it melts. And then I have another one where I could plug it up here in the craft room, like a warmer thingamajig.
Okay. I bet I can find somebody that has one I could borrow.
Yeah.
I think Tim's sister has one. I also wondered, like, could I put it in a toaster oven? Because I have a craft toaster oven.
Oh.
Would that be a weird way to heat it up?
I don't. Oh, I don't know. Who is the professional
candle maker? I don't know.
Okay.
Anybody in the chat, have you guys made candles before? We're looking for guidance. So Chris wants to know what we want to make. Here's one thing I want to make, Chris. I want to make, but they're so easy. I know they'll be too easy for you. I don't know. If that backpack was probably pretty tough. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I want some reusable bags to take to Walmart because I can't stand using all those plastic bags. And I really hate it when they do my bagging because they'll put like 4 items in the bag and then they think they're done. It's like, cram as much in there as you can.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need 10 bags to go. Let's see. Delonda says she's made candles, but she doesn't share her candle making secrets.
Marilyn. I bet she doesn't. I bet she does not.
Uh,
I bet she doesn't.
let's see. Anybody else in here do candles? Okay, so Sheila said you could buy an electric single burner to use in your craft room. I wonder if I could. Oh, we have one of those for camping. I'm not going to buy anything new because I'll probably only make candles once. But we have a single burner for camping, but it probably runs off a little propane bottle. That might be a little weird.
Everyone's like, yeah, no, I'm
I can
not gonna make this
some,
more than
but
once.
I got so much junk in here already. But I know I can find somebody that will loan me one.
Yep. Yep.
Although I am getting ready to buy my little bobbin winder since my sewing machine would quit. I told my son, because he was always like, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want? I don't want anything for Christmas. I don't need anything. I don't want anything. And then earlier today, I was like, hey, I figured out something for Christmas. A bobbin winder. But he had, too late. I mean, because he bought me stuff anyway.
It would happen now, like right afterwards.
Right after Christmas. He told me, so his birthday is coming up in less than a week. And he said, well, I could buy you one for my birthday. I was like, no.
Aww.
Oh, so Kelly, the template for this shirt came from Patrice. This one is probably on her Etsy, in her Etsy store, but do you have this template also in craftableThings.com?
Marilyn, you already knew the answer to that. You know me so well. No.
I was going to say, okay, I'm guessing the answer is no then.
You know that, Marilyn. You know how much of a hot
No.
mess I am. You answered the question. I couldn't even answer the question better than you.
Chris says shopping bags are easy. We can do that. They are so useful. That's the thing is they look like they'd be easy, but so useful. So would you do you do a lined one, right? Porgy, you make candles?
Who makes candles?
I think Porgy does.
Really?
So yes, if you're not putting it in the microwave, you can use pretty much whatever you want. Yeah, Sheila says, yeah, don't run propane in a closed craft room.
Yeah.
Let's see, Cheryl bought wax and adds what kind of candles? Soy candles are easy. Okay, what I have is soy. Is that's what yours are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Candies are easy. Okay, Base Chick says candles are easy. She can help. Oh, okay, so the duck canvas for shopping bags. Coffee cup warmer will work. Cool. Hey, Deborah Garrett.
Hey, Deborah Garrett.
Presto pot with a spigot installed. I don't even know what a Presto pot is. It sounds familiar. Okay, so Porgy makes candles. No hot mess tonight. Yeah. Now, of course, Barb does everything. I love that about her. Love that.
Yes.
Very, very versatile. Okay. Are you sewing already?
Mm-hmm. Is that what we're supposed to do next?
I'm behind. I'm just behind.
Oh, no, you're fine. Take your time, Marilyn.
I was busy.
No pressure and no stress.
Busy watching chat and
we are going into 2024 stress-free, Marilyn.
No stress. That's right. Okay, something felt kind of tight there. So hopefully it's going to be okay. Hopefully I don't break my thread.
Okay, it's starting to make some sense now.
Are you done with all those?
No, I got one more. One more. I just looked at the one part. It's starting to make sense.
Yeah. Your little sound canceling stuff makes it where I didn't hear it.
Mhm.
Gotta speed up. Dimps, are you still in the book? Oh, she must be, because somebody just said laughing at Dimps. Victoria's Creation says, amen, Patrice, stress-free.
Yes.
Basic has been doing candles over 6 years now.
Who?
Base Chick.
Face trick you have? Do you sell them? Do you?
Linda says she needs some soap. I'd like to make soap too.
So first we're gonna start out doing candles, and then we're gonna make some soap. Marilyn.
And then we're making, yeah. And Base Chick says she makes soap too.
Cool.
We've got resources.
Yep.
Who needs to watch YouTube when you can come on live and people can tell you how to do
Exactly.
it?
That's so true. I promise you, I learned so much from the lives.
Uh-huh.
So much.
I love everybody in the comments that, because like you were talking about earlier with embroidery, I don't know about you, but I'm guessing everybody in the chat that has ever sewn before probably knows a whole lot more about sewing than I do.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing it and having fun.
Yep. That's how I learned a lot of stuff too, like just from the chat. Remember, I used to get on here thinking I could sew all types of stuff.
You told us you were a professional seamstress now.
I am. I'm a professional at everything. So
You guys, you and Eve and Dimps sewing hoodies on like that was something.
oh, that was
That
insane.
is, that's a lot.
Eve is probably in the mountains right now. When you said that, shaking her head, never again. Never again.
And then Dimps came out with her fancy, her really fancy one that she did with the open gapped arms and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know who helped us a lot too? Unbiased. Remember Unbiased was there with us?
Oh, I'd forgotten that.
Rachel was sewing too. She helped a lot. I had no idea what I was doing. And Eve was like, oh, I don't know how to do that. She finished before all of us.
And that might, I've gotten to know Rachel a lot more, not on a super personal basis, but, we've talked on the phone, and I don't know that I knew her back then.
Yeah.
To have remembered her name,
At that time, yeah, because that was a year and a half ago. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Maybe even a little bit longer. That was a long time ago.
So Tim and I were talking yesterday, talking about when I did my first live, and because I was trying to figure out how long I'd known you guys, and you and Uni went on, I knew you two first, and so I looked back. We did that first live of mine in November of 21, over 2 years ago.
Wow. It seems like I've known you forever, Marilyn.
Well, that's true. It does. Okay, so you are going to cut off
The little corners.
Yeah, and so I'm not going to get super close to mine. You can either use your roller thingy, but my scissors are so much better than my roller.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too close. I hope it isn't. It looks okay.
That's fine, Marilyn.
There's a little nest right there of stuff.
Eve said that she'd do it. Oh, Eve. Glad you said that.
What'd she say?
She'd do it again.
I would moderate while you guys are doing that.
Oh,
I
y'all
don't
see how
know that-
Marilyn quickly took herself out of the equation.
I don't know that I could do a hoodie.
You could, and guess what, Marilyn? Out of the three of us, well, and if Dimps wants to come on and sew a hoodie again, like you are the one who needs the hoodie the most.
You were going to say you're the one that needs to learn how to do it the most.
No, you need the hoodie the most.
That is true. Yeah. And it's cold here right now. Gosh,
Yes.
it's cold. Barb, how cold is it? Or Chris up there? I know it's colder there, but I don't like it here. Crafty Yolanda said she would moderate like Dimps and Sheila. Okay, so now just want to turn this out and look at it. Even though, okay, we're not going to turn them out yet, but I'm turning it out just to look at it. It looks pretty good. It looks nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do, if you're ready to move on.
Almost, Marilyn.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds. I only cut one part. And then I forgot that I had the other corners to cut. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Marianne wants to know if you're using the serger for the hoodies. Did you guys use the sergers before?
No, but I could totally use the serger now.
Mm. Too bad I don't know. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to put the two pretty sides together. So one's going to be, flipped the way it should be. And one's going to stay with the batting on the bottom.
Am I frozen? It looks like. How am I frozen?
Let's see. You are frozen. No, you're not frozen. You moved a little bit.
Well, my hands are not frozen, but
No,
I'm.
your head moved for a second.
Oh.
It just moved and then it stopped again.
And then. All right, let's continue. I'm going to do,
You moved again. Maybe it'll catch up. Don't look at me that way, Patrice. Okay.
It's so strange.
So we are going to put the two pretty sides together, and I'm going to, I think for now, I'm going to clip. Yeah, you're going to clip everything together, but I want my darts to match up nicely. So I'm going to clip beside my darts, I think.
So like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She wants her darts to be perfect.
That's right.
Or not. Let me. Marilyn, I'm going to be here, but I got to refresh.
Okay.
Oh, I came back, but right when I was about to refresh.
Yeah.
So strange. All right, so we're clipping all the way around, right?
Yep, clipping all the way around. And we're going to be sewing around, but we're going to leave about a 2-inch opening somewhere so that we can turn it right side out after we sew it.
Okay. Sounds
I
good.
could never sell these to make money because my hourly rate would be like 50 cents.
50 cents. Because yeah.
Nobody would pay the amount of time that I would have to put into these.
But Marilyn, that's just now because this is like how many times have you done it? Once?
0. This is my
this is your very first time?
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, Marilyn, your first time is going to take you a little bit longer. But after your 5th one, you'll speed right through it.
Have you ever heard of a $60 bowl cozy?
It's not, Marilyn, you can make me so quick. Just a hot mess. Just a hot mess, y'all, Marilyn is. You are. When you
think
started
I-
working with your laser, were you Speedy Gonzalez on it? No.
No, but my brain works better with a laser than it does with sewing.
That's because you don't give sewing a chance. Let's not start talking about embroidery. That's the elephant in the room.
So I'm sure when I was like, hey, you want to make bowl cozies, you were like, is this Marilyn? What have you done with Marilyn?
Yeah, that's exactly what I
I
was like.
actually want to sew.
Yeah. And so you know what that means. Anytime you mention anything about sewing and embroidery, it's always going to be a yeah. Because I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Linda says she sells them for $10 or 2 for $18.
Okay. That sounds good. And you can just get like this isn't Marilyn, honestly, this is not a lot. This can be done quick. I don't think you really want to sell bowl cozies koozies.
I might. I might want to.
Well, I want to buy 2.
You know how to sew them.
I don't want to sew.
Yours will probably turn out better than mine.
No, it won't.
And if it doesn't work as a bowl cozy, we can have them as nice little hats.
Oh, Sean, that is a bowl cozy is great for ice cream. Didn't you say you were gonna put some ice cream? Get an ice cream bowl. No, you didn't.
Somebody was making fun of that, saying, because I think that's a good idea too, because your hand gets cold holding it. Somebody was making fun of it, saying, it was somebody on YouTube that she was like, my ice cream would never get, or my hands would never get cold. I eat my ice cream so fast. No pre-order. I'm not doing this.
I ordered already. Too late. You say you're gonna be selling them.
Right.
You're too late.
Oh, so I feel like the best place to leave 2 inches is like not in a corner. I think we want to go around the corner and have it be between, ½ inch in from the corner and ½ inch past one of the dart thingies.
Okay.
Which means we need to start at one of those places.
Let me see what yours looks like. If mine looks okay.
Okay, hold on.
Did you flatten yours in the center? I didn't flatten mine.
I'm gonna hold it up. It's easier to show it that way. So it's nested in its
Gotcha.
a whole lot of clips in it too.
Gotcha.
Marianne said she could donate cotton fabric if I need it for Patrice's order.
Thank you, Marianne. You said 3/8 seam allowance, right?
Yeah. Now, if you're like, I have some areas that I can see where my batting is a little bit bigger than my fabric. And so I might go a tiny bit more than that, at least on this one side. Otherwise, I might not catch my fabric. No, I think 3/8 would be enough. 3/8 should be enough. Okay.
Fine.
I think I know where the 3/8 seam thingy is. It's that big line, right?
Is that
Chris, is 3/8 the big line? Yes, 3/8 is the big line. That's typical, right? So that would be the big line there. Yes, it'll definitely catch it all then. Okay, so Patrice, I'm going to start
okay?
at, let's see, I like to sew a certain direction.
Okay.
I know that sounds weird. So I'm going to start a ½ inch from a corner, and then I'll go around that corner, and then I'll start right after I get over the dart that's near it.
Okay. Where your opening is going to be.
Mm-hmm. And then not everybody top stitches them after that. Some people just hand stitch the thing that needs closed. But I think they look, 3/8 inches just at the end of my little foot.
Yeah, it's right there. I need a little more.
I would have been making a little bitty cozy. Which if I do, I do. Learning lesson.
Yes.
But Sean stitched hers down, and I think that looks nice. And my sister-in-law did too. I think that looks really nice. Okay. I saw somebody do a plate cozy. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do a plate either, Linda. Hot stitching helps hold the shape after you wash them. Okay. Yeah, Sharon, I think they look so much better too. And Barb stitches hers. Okay. Apparently these things have been around for years. And I never saw one. Or I didn't pay attention like when Linda was doing it. I didn't even realize that's what she was doing.
Exactly what she was doing. Uh-oh, let me not sew the quilt. Went too far over.
Do what?
No, when I hit the corner, I kind of took it too far. It's fine.
We're going to trim those corners off too.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't go forward.
Huh?
I didn't go far enough. So, but I. So my mother-in-law, oops.
Uh-oh. Am I frozen?
I don't know
I
why.
didn't hear you. What'd you say, Marilyn? I didn't hear you.
I was trying to figure out why it was echoing all of a sudden.
Oh.
I don't know. So my mother-in-law was a seamstress in a factory when she was in her 20s. And she was, I mean, she's 80 some years old now, and just has different ailments.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother sewed forever. I mean, she never stopped sewing, but my mother-in-law does have some ailments, so she doesn't really sew much anymore. But she did so many beautiful things. She did baby bedding, all kinds of things.
Nice.
So, and then her daughters made this bowl cozy for me, and she does great sewing too. She makes Halloween costumes. She'll make play costumes, just all kinds of things.
Mm.
But when my mother-in-law she was in her probably late 20s, and her calling was to be a nurse. So she went back and became a nurse.
Oh. Okay. And how long was she a nurse?
She was a nurse till she retired, so she probably became a nurse, I would say, in her early 30s by the time she finished, and then she was a nurse until she retired. And she was a floor nurse in the cardiac care unit in one of the hospitals in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So, like after a person would have something like an open heart surgery, they went to her area. And I'll bet she was a wonderful nurse.
Mhm.
So she always tries to nurse all of us.
Of course, it's in her blood. Like that's who she is.
Well, and my best friend Carol, that I've talked about a lot to you, she's also a nurse, and she's been in long-term care forever, long time. And I can just imagine what a wonderful blessing she is to the residents that live there.
Imagine. I have a walking foot. Do you have a walking foot, Marilyn?
I think I do. I've never, ever used it. I don't even know if I know how to get this foot off of this machine.
Yeah. And just see one light. I'm just gonna come on and
almost went too far. I almost forgot to leave my 2-inch gap. Look at us. We have not had to use our seam rippers yet.
imagine. You're doing good, Marilyn.
Thank you. Are you done? You're fat.
No, I'm not.
So now, did you already turn it right out?
Nope. You said we had to cut some corners or something. So do I need to cut more corners?
Right. Yeah, you're gonna clip your corners if you want it to be nice and clean.
And I have some extra fabric, like that was a little bit wider than the batting. I want to get rid of that. I don't want it to be bulky inside.
And then I didn't think about it, but like what are those what are those things called that you put and you squeeze it into a corner to make it
The bodkin.
a vodka?
It's a bodkin. Bodkin. Did you let me see what you did to you just trimmed the edges, right?
So I trimmed the edges, but now I'm going back and kind of making it. So I trimmed, let me show you this one. I trimmed that edge.
Okay.
And now I'm just going to kind of do it so it eases back to the thing. Sheila used to do home health before she left nursing. Oh, Sheila, I bet you would have been great too.
Yep.
Okay, let's make us the same size. Okay, so hopefully I left a big enough opening. I think I did. Getting it started is probably the hardest part. Grade away the batting near the corners. Oh, okay. So I'm going to trim away some of the batting in the corners too.
Okay.
This one not as much because I haven't sewn it shut. Well, yeah, I will. So, okay, so I'm going to leave more of the fabric, but get rid of more of the batting. I don't know if that's what grading away means, but that's what I'm going to try.
What are you going to do? I have a little piece of fabric right here. Okay.
Sean says purple thing or stiletto. I have heard Debs call it stiletto.
So I think I have my boxing somewhere. Now we're just gonna flip it out.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't leave that big of a hole.
This can't be as hard as when we did the little things with Eve. Let's see, where is mine? I have one of them in here.
My hole isn't big enough. Let's see. It's small. What did we do that time?
In the hoop pouch thingy?
Yeah.
One of those little ones, it was really, really, there wasn't a lot of room to get that thing out. Try rounding the corners so you don't have to trim them. Uh-oh. So I did see people that like truly rounded them and they kind of come out as petals. I like that look too, but I wanted the first one I did to be like the one that Kathy made me with the squared off corners.
Let's see how
Somebody
this
said something, and then Marianne said, "Y'all McGinnis baby steps." Maybe her second one.
is.
Pinky
You
and
gotta get her
Cheers.
to come back.
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie. We gotta get her to come back. So we gotta make it easy.
That's right. I'm thinking that I can get it mostly. Now, one lady was putting her scissors inside hers. Is like, you're gonna poke through that thing. Don't put those scissors in there.
No, I haven't. Let me see if I can find this box. And I just, whew, my little hands feeling a little tight. I should have left that open a little bit wider. I should have. That's crazy. Where's my little boxing?
Oh, maybe I could use. So, have you ever seen those card making things with the little bone thingy that I don't even want to talk about it because I can't think of what words while I'm doing this. Okay, this is cute though. This is looking good. But I do need to find
one that's open.
out with. Okay, I have an ink pen here that I can just not
Push it in.
It'll be fine. Ooh. I have a real flat Allen wrench type screwdriver. That would work. Let's try the pen.
I forgot what I was doing one time, and of course I didn't have the right stuff, and somebody told me to get the box, and I don't know if it was Nairobi. Was it Nye? It was somebody. Could have been Barb. Barb tells me to get a lot of stuff, and I get it, and then I forget that I even have it. But I got it, and I don't know.
So I want to look mainly at this pretty side here.
I love your fabric.
Thank you. And I love your fabric.
Thanks, Mary Bear.
Okay, so I'm not really sure how you make it where it's nice and pulled tight at the seam. Like so you don't roll it or something. So that they're in the same place. I don't know the jargon for sewing to know how to explain it. But I can see why people were worried about bunching up all that batting in there because that's pretty thick. But I have faith my old sewing machine can do it. Maybe that's what they are calling hand pressing or finger pressing. I hear people talk about hand pressing or finger pressing. I'm not sure what it was. How are you doing?
I'm trying to pull out some tools. My boxing is so thin. Oh, and I think I will break it. But that was just to help me get, let's see if I could get this through here. Nope.
I should have brought a bowl up here.
Yeah. It's okay. It will look like a bowl. Definitely should have did a little more space. I'm about to cut it.
No, don't cut it. As Patrice births a cozy, full cozy.
Part of it through.
These
stitches are tight.
Use a chopstick. You have any chopsticks from the takeout restaurants in your kitchen?
Well, I have this thing that could be helpful. I got it out, but
that's the thing I was trying to think of, where you score cardstock in a tool for making cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then Creative Notion says you could remove a few stitches to make it easier. Barb uses the eraser end of a pencil for turning or a dowel. Finger pressing. Okay, thanks, Sean. Use a large diaper pin. You pick some up of the fabric you're turning. Oh, yeah, that would work. Thanks, Marianne. Yep, Sheila keeps chopsticks in hers. Oh, she sounds like Chris now. Keeps her fingers away from the needle and works to push out corners. Yes, we're going to top stitch these. Let's see. Sharon says pull one side. Bone folder. Okay, Dims, I didn't see it. I'm not good at watching the chat when I'm trying to do this stuff.
I'm not good at watching the chat ever. That's a bad thing. I'm gonna get better in 2024.
Quilting seam roller for finger pressing, and you steam press the edges. So that's probably one of those little roller thingies that she's talking about. I've seen those.
Okay. Almost.
This last part's the part I'm the most nervous about.
What part?
The top stitching.
Well, you got that, Marilyn. That's not going to be hard. That's probably like the easiest part.
But it's going to show, so like I have to be really good and straight.
Yeah. True. All my fluff from the batting is all over the place right now. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
So I think we have to stay pretty darn close to the edge for the top stitching to make sure that you catch your little part that hasn't been sewn yet.
I'm trying to get my corners out.
So Victoria's Creations, we've been slow. These are our first ones to do, but here's what it is looking like. Oops. So far. Now we're getting ready to top stitch it to finish it off nicely like that.
It's going to look great, Marilyn.
It's going to be perfect. Perfectly imperfect.
Perfect.
It's going to be fun to use.
Yep.
So I did the presser foot as a guide for the even. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh, Barb's doing something fancy. Sometimes I use a decorative stitch around the edges. Good way to use all the decorative stitches on a Maxine. Let's see. Like a zigzag. Cute. But today I'm doing straight. But I think a zigzag could be cute. Oh, well, here's one that. Okay, let me move this.
How many? There's just 4 corners, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Barb, look at this little. I don't know what that's called, but that's pretty cute. Okay, so you good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You take Barb off and get us back. Okay, so
It looks like this. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Yep. And so what I was doing, which they called finger pressing, going around and just kind of flattening these out, trying to pull the stitching, this way, and then using your fingers to just kind of flatten it out. And then here's my opening. So I'm going to start at my opening and close it up first. So I'll start kind of in the corner. I'll do probably a little back stitch, and then I'm going to go across my opening first and then back around.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
And I'm going to do this first part manually.
What part manually?
Getting across that part that I need to close up.
Okay.
And I feel like if I might not have used a big enough seam allowance because I don't have that much fabric folded in there to catch. I'm going to have to do a little bitty.
Oh, you know what? Probably because you needed to have the tab. Did you make a when I cut from around it, I created like a tab.
I should have.
Inside.
I didn't even think about that. But I never cut any of my fabric off. I just don't think I cut far enough away from the edge of the fabric to leave a big enough piece to go in there. So mine is not going to be able to be as far down as probably what it should be. Or again, I'm not going to be able to catch my fabric. On the other 3 sides I can, but I got to get over this thing first. So lessons you learn on your first cozy. I don't think I'm far enough over yet.
Oh.
I guess if I don't catch it all, I'll just go back over it again.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so here's something one person said. It might have been Sean, it might have been somebody else. They said that they thought it was helpful when they get to the center of the dart, they go ahead, they have the needle in the fabric, and then they lift the foot up to turn it. And that was nice. Boy, my camera's a wobbling. My stitching is very straight. I don't care.
It's okay.
It's all good. I do care, you know that, but it's too.
I know, and it's fine. Who's going to be using this bowl cozy or cozy? You.
Cozy. We'll give them a new name.
It's a cozy. Well, I think it's still cozy, but the only thing that, you know how you have like canned koozies.
Yeah. Well,
but this is really a cozy though because it's going to keep it warm. Canned koozies keeps it cool.
We're going with cozy.
Yeah. It's a bowl cozy. This is literally a blanket for the bowl.
That's right. It's like a heated blanket that's under a heated mattress pad. You probably don't need heated things in Florida, do you?
I don't, but I'm the person that in Florida rides with a seat warmer. That's the only time I like to be warm.
You want your tushy to be warm.
Yeah. The back needs to be warm. Everything, like that needs to be worn, but outside of that,
My DTF printer's going. If anybody hears something, it's not my sewing machine's fine.
no worries.
Ah! It's not moving. Move forward. It's just staying in one place. What's going on?
Uh-oh, what happened?
There we go. The fabric wasn't moving. It was stitching up and down.
It was stuck. Maybe it was stuck or so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is so cute, Marilyn.
Thank you. You're done. Look at you.
Good.
I'm almost done, but I'm not done yet.
You've been a great teacher.
Thank you.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, look at my little bowl cozy. So cute. And I'm gonna get 2 more because I just ordered 2 from Maryland. So I'm gonna have a whole closet full of bowl cozies.
I get to just pick the fabric myself.
Yep. Surprise me. Surprise me. Surprise me.
Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. And we still have 43 minutes before Eve comes on.
This is so good. I love this idea, Marilyn.
Here, let's see yours.
This is mine.
I love that fabric. So
This is
bright and cheery.
Yeah, it's very cute. A bowl. Let me see if I can grab a bowl. Show
Yeah.
yours to Marilyn.
I think I have a glass bowl in the other room. I can put my little clippy things in there. That works. So
I can find one.
here's my bowl cozy.
I'm not done with all my bowls.
So the bottom is kind of a paisley, and then the inside is a polka dot. Yay! And so if you want to put it in the microwave, which I don't know that I will because I feel that my stuff will splatter all over it. But some people do, like if you have decreased grip or the heat bothers you, some people will actually put them in the microwave and you can pick up your hot thing like that. Me, I just heat my stuff, and then I was putting in my cozy and sitting on the couch and holding it, so I didn't have to have a plate because it just slides off the plate.
Well, I have a paper bowl.
This is not a good size thing to work in these. They look better with a real bowl. Okay, let's.
Well, I'm using a paper bowl because I think I threw all my bowls in the garbage.
Let me see if I have a glass bowl.
I can drink soup. Well, I drink soup. I don't necessarily drink it like that in a bowl, but you could drink or eat. I'll probably say eat soup, so drink it. But you can probably do something like that. Look how cute. Marilyn, this is a good idea. Like,
Very, very cute.
well, the coloring is off, but still. I used to have red bowls, but yeah. Look how cute.
It is cute. We did good.
You did great, Marilyn. You did great. Didn't have any drama. I was on my best behavior.
No drama. So, yeah. There we go. Got a bowl in it and everything. A glass bowl, but it's a bowl.
Cute, 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 cute.
So, and let's see, did it turn out about the same size as the one my sister-in-law made? Yep. Now hers hers is a lot thicker than this one. So she must have had thicker batting, which I'm fine. I don't need it as thick as hers.
Mhm.
And I would say her darts are maybe slightly pulled in more than mine.
Oh, I didn't top stitch all the way around. I should. Did you top stitch?
Oh, yeah, I top stitched all the way around.
Should I? Do you think it's gonna make it look bad? I just top stitched here. I was fine, but you think I should?
I think you should.
Okay, she's the teacher.
See how it finishes it off so nicely?
She's the teacher.
And
I'm
easier when you have to wash
the
it.
student.
So I feel like my top stitching is pretty good, except when you get right to here, this is where I had to close my opening, and I was afraid I wouldn't catch
I don't know.
all the fabric if I went too far out.
All right, let's see. I'm not good at top stitching. It's not going to be even. And even if I try to follow the fabric.
Even is overrated. It'll be perfect. Let's see. Sheila
That'll be
says
usable.
top stitching makes your edges look neater and more professional. Oh, so I have 2 layers of batting in here too, but it still doesn't feel real thick. I did remember to sew both my battings in, right? I'm sure I did. Thanks, Sharon Davenport. Donzel loves your bowl cozy and loves mine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And Sheila says, yeah, you actually put them in the microwave. No burnt hands getting out of the microwave. Thanks, Barb. Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Sheila. Thanks, Naomi. Thanks, Leslie. Thanks, Demps. Demps, we're going to do our next sewing project on a non-work day. Patrice will be asking you what days you work so that we can schedule it.
You know, I don't remember. You know? I don't even know how she doesn't get sick and tired of me asking her.
Hey, Vera, I didn't see you in here. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Vera.
And look at Delonda. She even says, so cute.
Aw.
Aw, Chris says, good job. They both look perfect.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, everybody.
So, Marianne, we started with 10 by 10. So people have said, you know, if you have smaller bowls for kids, do them, you know, 9 by 9 or 8 by 8. And if you have really big bowls, do them bigger. But you can just do whatever you want as long as you're using a square. Hey, Karen Ann.
And hey.
Yes, Kathleen. So everything, even though honestly, I don't think I'll put this in the microwave. My batting is microwavable. It's 100% natural cotton. My thread is the natural cotton. It's the type that I think Barb talked about. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's like a German name, I think. Let's see. It has some other pretty colors. Gutermann. And so there are these little bitty spools, little skinny spools. But I have these 3 colors. They were buy 3, get 3 free, which made them $1.75 each. So I got 12 of them. I'm going to have to make a lot of bowl cozies. Well, my potato bag, though, that'll take up a decent amount of thread. Thanks, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
There I have turquoise, blue, mint green, a little darker green, gray, beige, darker beige, brownish beige, purple, pink, black, and kind of a slate bluish gray. Let's see, Celeste, I increased the stitch length for top stitching. Oh, that was another thing that somebody said. When you're doing all this stitching through the batting and everything, you might want to use kind of a longer stitch length. I forgot to tell you that part, Patrice.
That makes sense.
My daughter-in-law and I love all your bowl cozies. Aw, Gail, you have your daughter-in-law with you. Tell her hi. She says
Hi.
they're make some.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Cheryl's cutting some fabric. Found some leftover batting. All right. Let's see, Barb. I get the big thread spools at Wawa. Is that Walmart or is that a store? Wawa. It's not Walmart, I'm sure, because they had no 100% cotton thread at my Walmart. But I see you can order them on the Joann's also. Happy New Year to you too, Karen Ann.
Yep.
I briefly considered painting my nails for this, Patrice.
You did?
Uh-huh.
And what happened? Why didn't you?
Well, because we got home after church, we went and got some groceries, and we got home, and then I came up to make sure that I could, get everything to work. I needed to not thread a bobbin, but wind a bobbin. My bobbin winding part didn't work. I had to find somebody else's machine to wind it, and I ran out of time.
Oh. So maybe paint your nails tomorrow. We can come on and show everybody our nails.
Oh, my beautiful short.
Yep.
Okay, I'll paint them tonight.
Yep.
So I sit and we watch something and eat our summer sausage and cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Tim is
Linda.
going to be celebrating still his win.
Yeah. Here's what I told him. I might have told you this. So it was him and Jean, our friend that we go camping with. So they were both in the 1 and 2 position, which makes the most money. And I was like, and you are going to take Tina and I, we're going to go somewhere and we're going to stay in an actual hotel.
Mm-hmm. Right? Well, congratulations to you too, then, Marilyn.
Thank you. That looks cute. Do you like it better with it stitched down like that?
I do like it better.
Beautiful.
I do like it better.
Looks great.
Thanks, Marilyn. I never knew that I needed a bowl cozy before.
I know. Sometimes you just don't know what you need until you see it.
Exactly. Thank you. It looks great.
Hey, Deborah. See, ordered some Wrap and Zap, which will arrive on 30. Can't wait to make some bowl cozies. Awesome. Yes. Yeah, that is the best camping in a hotel. Okay. So, Sheila, because I don't have a window open to interpret that. And I know Sheila does. I know she's done it for Eve. So if you could respond to that, that would be wonderful. If you can, Sheila. Sheila, I hope you're feeling okay. She's been so sick. Let's see, microwave potato one under a plate if reading heating. Oh, well, that's smart. See, she has a potato bag. I want a potato bag. Hey, Denise. I heard that. I heard somebody say these really sell well at craft shows.
Oh, really?
Donzel loves it. Okay, magnetic seam guide. I bought a magnetic seam guide and I don't know how to use it yet, but I'm going to start trying to. Temu might be where I got mine too. All righty. Well, thanks for coming on, Patrice. I appreciate it. It was fun. See all my
You
friends.
were like, Patrice, I'm going to teach you how to do something. And what was I supposed to say, Marilyn?
You guys know how I said it to her, don't you?
Just like that?
I said, Patrice, I'm teaching you something once and for all.
Uh-huh. That's exactly how you said it.
Delonda Linda Gray said $10 for a bowl cozy. And I said my rate would have to be, I'd be working for like 50 cents an hour by the time I sold one, but I'll get faster.
You'll get faster with this.
Christmas bowl cozies. That would be cute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be cute. That would be cute.
You kind of like your little bowl cozy, don't you?
I do. I don't know what I'm gonna like put inside of it. Like what? You could have some soup inside, keeps it warm for you.
Mm-hmm. Keeps your hands nice and cool. Hey, Anna. Anna with Gail. Hope you're doing well.
I am.
Let's see. Canada, so fabric stores to get cotton thread. We don't have Joanne's here. Oh, she was saying Happy New Year. Okay. And I didn't even notice, Sheila, if you said Happy New Year back to her. Okay, but Happy New Year, everyone. Patrice, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you have a great evening with your daughter, and blessings for a great 2024 for anyone that's had a great 2023. Continued prosperity and blessings for anyone that's had a rough one. I pray that 2024 shows you better things. So anyway, that's it.
That's it. We're done.
I'll just sit around all night making the rest of my bowl cozies.
You're gonna make some more?
Not tonight. I am gonna make some more though. Yeah.
Eve will be on at 9 or in like 8 your time, 30 minutes.
If anybody wants to put her link in there. Oh, you're welcome, Gail. I'm so glad that she's happy. All right. Yep. We'll see you guys at Eve's. So anything before we leave, Patrice?
Nope, but Happy New Year, Mirror Bear, and thank you for having me on here with you. What a great way to spend the last day of 2023 with you, making bowl cozies that I never knew that I needed. Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you. It's gorgeous. All right. Well, we will see you guys at Eve's then. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. And until next time, next year.
Later.
Bye.